Hey guys, welcome to Placement Preparation. In this video, we are going to discuss about percentages. In the initial video, we will be talking about the introduction of percentages plus real life examples and weightage. Here, in this video, we are going to discuss about the concepts which are in percentages. Percentages is one of the heavyweight topics. As I told you, if we learn percentages properly, we will be able to easily solve problem based on profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest, and also some part of data interpretation also can be solved using percentage. So percentage itself is not a single topic, it is a combination of like 4 or 5 topics. If you master this very well, it will be very helpful for you. Okay. So now coming back to the types of concepts, there are only three major concepts in percentages. Concept number one is calculation based. Calculation based, where they'll be asking a lot of percentage calculation. We have to calculate quickly and tell the answers. Okay. Example problem like this will be there. Like what is 33.33 percentage of 693, something like this. Combination of lot of calculation will be there inside a single problem. Okay. Second concept is percentage increase and decrease concept. Okay. So this question will have one percentage increase and decrease. We'll understand it deeper using an example so that it will be easy for you to kind of understand and replicate it. Okay. Third is percentage successive increase decrease problems. Okay. So these are the three main concepts or uh, three important concepts in percentages. Beyond this, there is no such thing like concept, but then there can be some different designs of problem that can be asked. We'll discuss that later in the all types of problems part. But as of concepts are concerned, only three. Okay, we'll see one by one. We'll just focus on calculation based problems. So calculation based problems, as I told you, it will be something like this. Calculation based problems. Example, as I told you, 33.33 percentage of, like let's say 693 and 64.28 percentage of, let's say 770 and 45 percentage of 900. Last question. 64 percentage of 150. Okay. These are some of the problems, or combination of these also can be given in problems. Okay. So how to calculate this? But first of all, understand why to calculate this or which exams will have percentage calculation based problems. Most of the percentage calculation based problems will come in competitive exams, government, public sector competitive exams like banking, SSC, all that. Okay. As a placement is concerned, direct problems based on calculation will not be much. You will see very rarely. But then uh, inside a bigger problem or inside a percentage word problem or data interpretation, we should be able to apply this calculation techniques to get the answers faster. Direct implication or direct questions will not be there, but then indirectly it will be used. So learning this is mandatory for almost all the exams. Okay. And also in real life, percentage calculation will be very helpful in calculating a lot of stuffs like profit loss, return on investment in a business. We are putting certain amount of money, how much returns we are getting in terms of percentages. For all those things, percentage calculation becomes very important. Okay. So how to calculate percentage quickly? So two methods are there. So first method, two methods are there. First method is like fractional method. Second method I would say is commonsensical method or practical approach. We can call it as practical approach. Okay. First of all, we'll see this fractional method, which most of the websites will have this. Okay. Some of the percentage values can be easily converted into fractions. Like let's say, if I ask you what is 33.33 percentage of 693, like you might write it as 33.33 into, sorry, percentage meaning by 100 into 693, then multiply and do the math, all that. But if I ask you what is 50 percentage of 48, we'll not generally do this way, 50 by 100 into 48. We'll not do this. Instead, we'll straight away tell that 50 percentage of 48 is nothing but 24, because we know that 50 percentage is half of a number. So half of a number is 24. So applying the same logic, here 50 percentage is equal to a fraction called 1 by 2. So some of the percentage values can, which can be represented as fraction, we need to memorize that or remember that, and we can straight away apply those fractions in the place of percentages and get the answers quickly. We'll see some examples. Okay. For example, we'll take the first question. 33.33 percentage. This 33.33 percentage can be written as 1 by 3. So straight away you can write it as 1 by 3 into 693 or 693 by 3, which is straight away 231. That is the answer. Okay. So what are the important percentage values or percentage to fraction values we need to remember? I'm going to teach you that. 1 by 2 is 50 percentage. Half of 1 by 2 is 1 by 4, which is 25 percentage. And half of 1 by 4 is 1 by 8, which is half of 25 is 12.5 percentage. And half of 1 by 8 is like 1 by 16, which is going to be 6.25 percentage. Okay. And 1 by 3, 100 by 3 is 33.33 percentage. Okay. 1 by 5 is 20 percentage. So the idea is, if they ask you 33.33 percentage, you straight away can replace it with 1 by 3. Okay. So 1 by 6 is half of 1 by 3. Half of this is like 16.66 percentage. And half of 1 by 6 is like 1 by 12. Okay, I'll just write it here. So 1 by 12 is 16 point, sorry, half of 16.66 is 8.33 percentage. Okay. 1 by 7, we'll come back to that later. 1 by 8 is here. 1 by 9. Okay. So 1 by 9 and 1 by 11 are relatives. If you calculate 1 by 9, it will all be 11s. 11.111111 goes on. And if it is 1 by 11, it is 09.0909 like that. So 1 by 9 will have all 11s, 1 by 11 will have all 9s. And 1 by 10 is 10 percentage easy. Yeah. And 1 by 7. What is 7 into 2? 14. 14 into 2? 28. 28 into 56, approximately we can write it as 57. Okay, so these are some of the important values we are supposed to remember. Some people generally tell to remember some more extra values, like find, also remember the value of like 2 by 7, also 3 by 7, like here 5 by 6 value, 2 by 3 value. All these are okay, but to what level you are preparing for these type of specific questions, that matters a lot. If you are preparing for competitive exams, then go prepare those things, memorize all those stuffs, yes. But if you are going to apply this in real life, only apply this in real life, and if you are preparing only for placements, this itself is sufficient. Whatever, like I have just written here. Okay, trying to put a box. Okay, so whatever inside this box is sufficient. Okay, so you can straight away use these values and solve the problem quickly. So I'm just going to use this first technique for the problems which I've asked. Okay, so second question. It is 64.28 percentage of 770. We did not see 64.28 percentage in the percentage to fraction conversion table, but then this 64.28 can be written as 50 percentage plus 14.28 percentage. This 0.28 is the group. Okay. So this is nothing but half of a number. This is nothing but 1 by 7 of a number. Half of 700 is how much? Half of 700 is 350. Half of 70 is 35. 350 plus 35 is 385. Okay. And 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is like 110. Add these two values, you will get 495 as the answer. Yeah. Next question. 45 percentage of 900. 45 can be written as 20 percentage plus 25 percentage, or it can be written as 50 percentage minus 5 percentage. This is easy. Okay. Because if you find 50 percentage, finding 5 percentage is easy. What is 50 percentage of 900? Which is 450. And 5 percentage meaning what? Reduce 10. Okay, 50 percentage is 450, 5 percentage will be 45. So answer is going to be 405. Okay, if 30 percentage of a number is like, let's say 720, 3 percentage of the number will be reduce 10, it should be 72. So these are some of the handy clues which will help us to uh, jump in here and there in terms of percentage calculation. Okay. Yeah. So last problem, one important problem I want to teach you here. It's like 64 percentage of 150. So 64 percentage of 150 can be written as 64 by 100 into 150, or so 64 can be split into 50 percentage plus 14 percentage. It is not 14.28. Okay, 14.28. Only if it is 14.28, you will be able to write it as 1 by 7. But even if you write it as 1 by 7, this number is not divisible by 7. So it's going to be complicated. Instead of doing all these things, okay, what I'm just going to do is like change the value. Like 150 percentage of 64. Instead of writing it as a percentage of b, I'm going to write it as b percentage of a, because both the values are going to be same. Let's check it. What is 64 percentage of 150? It's 2 times, 3 times 32. 32 into 3 is 96 is the answer. Okay. If I do it this way, let's see the calculation. 150 percentage of 64. What is 100 percentage of 64? Is 64. What is 50 percentage of 64? It's half of that, which is 32. So answer is going to be 96 is the answer. This calculation is very easy and handy. So whenever, like, if you get some difficult percentage of an easy number, you can write it as easy percentage of a difficult number. So that calculating this easy percentage will be a cakewalk for us. So a percentage of b can be written as b percentage of a. Okay. So this is the general approach where a lot of people teach you in terms of clearing a competitive exams or placement exams or quicker percentage calculation. Like, I also have done my job in doing the same. Okay, I've done it as fast as possible and as essential as possible. Like, I've just given you the essence form of it. Okay, nothing much will be there. Okay, and now I'm going to give you something called practical approach. If you are planning to keep percentages for your life, remember only these things. How to calculate 10 percentage of a number, or how to estimate 10 percentage of a number. 10 percentage, 1 percentage, 5 percentage, 50 percentage, all that. That is sufficient. Like, let's say we'll take a value 1200. What is 10 percentage of 1200? Or like, let's say, what is 50 percentage of 1200? Which is going to be uh, half of this is 600. What is 10 percentage of 1200? 10 percentage, reduce 10, you will get 120. So now tell me, what is 5 percentage of this number? 50 percentage is 600. 5 percentage will be 60. If 10 percentage is 120, what will be 1 percentage? 12. Knowing these values will help me to jump here and there. Like let's say I'll just teach you a random percentage. I'm just taking a random number. What is 72 percentage of 1200? So how I'm going to do is I'm not going to memorize all those stuffs in the fraction table. I'm practically calculating it for my life. Like let's say I'm investing 1200 rupees. I'm getting 72 percentage return. I just wanted to see how much money it is going to give me. Okay. So what is 50 percentage of it? 50 percentage of it is 600. Another 20 percentage, 10 percentage is 60, sorry, 120. Another 10 percentage is another 120. I just do all these things in my mind. Okay, like 720, 840 rupees is 70 percentage. And from here, like I'll approximately get an idea that I will be getting around 850 to 900 rupees. That's all. That level of common sense is sufficient for us to roughly estimate how much we are going to get. Uh, See, finding the answer to be 400, 870 and finding the exact answer to be like 872.9536. It doesn't make much difference, right? So, to some level, you should be able to approximately estimate uh, how much the value will be with the help of your common sense and all that. Okay, so even we can go to some level deeper, like 70% is this much. Okay, what is 1%? We'll get 12. Okay, so 2% is going to be 24. So plus 24, answer is going to be like 864. So this is how you have to do it. Like if they ask you a question like this, I'm investing like let's say 1200 in a bank and I'm getting 672 rupees. How much percentage this is? Okay, so what is 50 percentage? Is 600. So answer is going to be more than 50 percentage. And what is the extra value? 72. What is 1 percentage? Like 1 percentage is around, or like let's say what is 5 percentage? 60. Okay, so 660 is 55 percentage. And how much more than this? 12. What is 1 percentage? 12. So it is 56 percentage. That's all. So rough idea of uh, converting fractions to percent, sorry, uh, calculating the percentage value, or like let's say estimating how much percentage it will be, can be done by knowing these small values: 50 percentage, 10 percentage, 5 percentage, and 1 percentage. That should be sufficient. This is a practical approach for percentage calculation.